Behind every headline is a room no one wants to enter. A room lined with photographs, boxed evidence, and stories that stain. Welcome to True Crime Obsession, where we walk the corridor between fact and fear. Lock the doors, kill the lights, and let's open today's file. Behind the gates of a seemingly successful businessman's South Carolina property lay one of the most chilling secrets in recent American true crime history. His name, Todd Kohlhepp. Todd Kohlhepp seemed successful, a broker with land, listings, and a calm voice that sold dreams by the acre. Behind the smile was a past the neighborhood didn't see. He was born on March 7, 1971, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. His childhood was tumultuous to say the least. His parents would divorce when he was 2 years old. His mother would remarry 3 years later. His new stepfather would legally adopt Todd and give him his last name, Kohlhepp. As a child, Todd was known to be a bully. He would be kicked out of Boy Scouts for his behavior. He would also display cruel behaviors towards animals. He poured bleach in a goldfish tank and would shoot dogs with BB pellets. Todd was also abused by his stepfather and grandfather. He was beaten with a cattle prod and abandoned at times. By the age of 9, Todd was sent to a mental hospital due to his uncontrollable anger. After he was released, his mother would send him to live with his biological father. At first, everything was great. Todd was enjoying hanging out with his dad. They would bond over making bombs and watching the destruction they would cause. But that was short-lived. His father became tired of caring for him, and he would demand that his mother take him back. His mother would come up with many excuses why she couldn't take Todd back, before downright out refusing to let him come back. In October 1986, in Tempe, Arizona, at the age of 15, Todd would lure a young girl to his house while his father was away. He told the girl that her boyfriend wanted to talk to her and that he would take her to him. Once Todd got her in the house, he would pull a revolver out, then tie her up and put tape over her mouth. He would then S.A. her. Once he was done, he would release her and walk her home. During that time, he would threaten to unalive her family if she told. He was later arrested after the girl's parents told the police what happened. Todd would be tried in court as an adult. He would plead guilty to kidnapping. As a part of the plea deal, the sexual assault charges were dropped. He would serve 15 years and be released in 2001 at the age of 30. While in prison, Todd would get his GED and obtain a degree in computer science. After his release from prison, Todd would move to South Carolina for a fresh start. He would get his driver's license and also his first job. He worked for a company called Seven Sons & Co. He would lie about his previous employment and did not include his criminal history. But Todd would seemingly stay on the straight and narrow for several years. It looked like he finally got his life together. Or did he? In 2006, he would get his real estate license. But again, he did not disclose his criminal history when he applied. He would go on to be a great real estate agent, selling property after property, and even started his own company called TKA Real Estate. The company had much success, so much so that Todd was able to purchase about 95 acres of land in Anderson, South Carolina. In late August 2016, Kayla Brown and her boyfriend, Charles Carver, were struggling to make ends meet. Kayla, who worked at a local bar in Woodruff. Of course, like every bar across the country, you had your regulars. A man that would regularly come in and chat with Kayla and even offered her a job to help him clean his house and land that he owned. Kayla was a little hesitant, but when their finances got a little more strained, so Kayla would discuss the opportunity with boyfriend Charles Carver. The two would agree, but only if they could come together. The guy was fine with this. The two would arrive at the property and meet up with the guy that owned the land. His name, Todd Kohlhepp. Several days after arriving at the property, Charles' families began to worry. They had attempted to reach the couple several times, but both of their phones would go straight to voicemail. It was unlike the two to not check in. Their family filed a missing persons report for the couple, and detectives started searching. They would go to the bar where Kayla worked. There they would find out that Kayla took a job working on some guy's property. No one at the bar knew his name. They said he was kind of weird, but he was rich, and he had a lot of land. The detective would comb through the couple's phone records, where they would find that both phones had not been used and were turned off. However, the phone company did provide useful information. They were able to identify where Kayla and Charles's phones were last located using cell tower pings. They found that Kayla's phone last pinged near the edge of a huge property, Todd Kohlhepp's property. Now, nothing sat on this land. Todd's house was located in another part of town. The investigators would get a search warrant for Todd's property and house. On November 3rd, one set of detectives would go to the property and search around where Kayla's phone last pinged. The other set of detectives would go to Todd's house to ask him if he knew anything about Kayla's and Charles's whereabouts. Todd would deny knowing where they were. He told detectives that he did offer them a job, but the couple arrived and saw what the job was, and declined it and left. He told detectives that he asked them to help clear a portion of his land off, and they did not want to do that. Meanwhile, at the property, detectives would come across an old green shed that sat next to a shipping container. Both were padlocked. The storage shed had a simple lock that was easily cut open with bolt cutters, so they started there first. Nothing was too out of the ordinary there. There were just some tools and things. But while they were searching the shed, they would start to hear what they thought was a woman's voice. The voice was coming from the shipping container. The detectives would call out and they would get a response. Back at Todd's house, the detectives there were getting updates from the detectives at the property. They asked Todd about the shed and the shipping container, asking what was in them, and Todd would tell them it's just tools. They would ask Todd if he had the key to the shipping container so they could look in it. Todd refused and told them he didn't know where the keys were. Meanwhile, at the property, the detectives were in the process of using a saw to cut the lock on the shipping container. When they finally gained entry, they would call out Kayla's name, but she was quiet. They proceeded to the back of the container, and there they would find Kayla with a metal collar around her neck that had a chain hanging from it that was connected to the wall. Kayla was in disbelief. She did not believe that the police were there and that she was being saved. The detectives freed Kayla from the shipping container and sent her off to the hospital in an ambulance. Now detectives at Todd's home would tell Todd that they were able to get in the shipping container and that they found Kayla tied to the wall. At this point, Todd was cuffed and read his rights. He refused to talk with detectives anymore. Before Kayla was taken to the hospital, she would tell the detective through tears that Todd had killed Charles the day they arrived and used a bulldozer to bury his body. During the search for Charles's body, the detectives stumbled onto something just as sinister but unexpected. There were 2 more bodies on the property, a man and a woman. They were later identified as Johnny Joe Coxey and Megan Lee McCraw Coxey, 2 recovering drug addicts that were also lured to the property under the pretense of clearing the land. But there was one more mystery to uncover. Kayla would tell investigators that Todd confessed that, in November of 2003, he brutally unalived 4 people in an automotive store in Chesney, South Carolina. Scott Ponder, 30, Brian Lucas, 30, Chris Sherbert, 26, and Beverly Guy, 52. A case that had been cold for over a decade. Todd told the investigators that he shot each of them once in the forehead, a piece of information that was never made public, and something only the killer would have known. According to Todd's mother, he unalived them because they made fun of him for not knowing how to ride a motorcycle, and thus wanting to return it. Kayla also told investigators that Todd had kept her in the shipping container since she got there. He would bring her food and SA her just about every day. Kayla would outsmart Todd by playing him at his own game. She convinced him that they were in a relationship and that she liked having intercourse with him. He even brought her to his house. Investigators and reporters would later trace disturbing Amazon product reviews to an account linked to Kohlhepp cruel jokes about padlocks, shovels, and silencers. He said, "Works excellent. Getting the neighbor to stand still while you chase him with it is hard enough without having an easy-to-use chainsaw." And keep in the car for when you have to hide the bodies, and you left the full-size shovel at home. One review read, "Does not come with a midget," which would have been nice. Years later, documentaries would dub him the Amazon Review Killer. On May 26, 2017, Todd Kohlhepp pleaded guilty to 7 unaliving, 2 kidnappings, and 1 count of criminal SA. The plea deal spared him the death penalty. The judge imposed 7 consecutive life sentences plus additional time without the possibility of parole. From prison, Kohlhepp later claimed in a letter that there were more victims. This statement is uncorroborated assertions that deepened the unease, but changed no sentence. He will die behind bars. Kayla Brown received a reward for the breakthrough her survival made possible.
Stop it. Yes. Pull that one first. All right, let them get ready. Y'all ready? Come on. Guys, back. It's jammed in here. Give me that crowbar back. Where's that? Sure. Pump it off. Get that big crowbar in. I need right here. Oh, John. Put it out here. Yeah, there you go. Watch out. Y'all move. I got it. Watch out, boss. Hey, Joey. Sheriff's officer. What? Grab that. Back up there. Just one. Are you okay? Grab what? Go. Do you have any weapons? Coming through, okay? What's your name? What's your name, man? Lauren. Okay. All right. Just a girl. Just a girl. How are you, honey? This is bolt cutters. This is our best. He's a paramedic. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna get you out of there. Okay. Just hang loose for me. Anybody got? I need a handcuff key. Handcuff key. I got it right here. Hold up. Y'all slide back. Hold on. He's got a light. We gotta let him take photographs. Randy, let me see your light, Randy. You can put your hands down, sweetheart. You're okay. We're here. Okay. Yes, sir. Just sit back for me. Light on or off? You're fine. We'll get the rest of it here. Let's get her out of here. We're getting bolt cutters, honey. Don't. You got pictures of the cuffs? No, hold on. Bolt cutters. Is both feet?
Just one.
Let me see.
It's attached to a chain from the wall, and my neck's attached to the wall up here.
Okay. All right, we're gonna get you out, sweetheart. Okay. You got a handcuff key. I got one's in my car. One's in my car. Gloves on when I did that, but no big deal. Bolt cutter. No big deal. Just hit the chain right there, loose. Hold it up. Yeah. Just right there at her hand, Brandon. We'll get it off. We'll get it off here. Cut it right here. Do you know where your buddy is?
Charlie?
Yes.
He shot him.
He shot him?
Who did?
Todd Kohlhepp shot Charlie Carver 3 times in the chest, wrapped him in a blue tarp, put him in the bucket of the tractor, locked me down here, and I never seen him again. Okay. He says he's dead and buried. He says there's several bodies dead and buried out here, and he says that the dogs will be ruined if they go looking because there's red pepper. We're going to step you out, sweet. Because there's what? Red pepper.
Okay. Tell the dog people that.
He says there's pepper everywhere around the corner.
Walsh. I'm a violent crime investigator for the Spartan County Sheriff's Office. Can you tell me your name?
Kayla Brown.
Kayla Brown. Can you tell me where we are right now?
I think we're still in Moore, South Carolina.
Okay. Do you know whose property we're on right now?
Todd Kohlhepp.
Todd Kohlhepp? Okay.
He lives at 213 Winsome Way.
He lives where?
213 Winsome Way.
Okay. We're just going to hold on for a second until this buzzer goes off. Kayla, how do you know Todd Kohlhepp?
I was introduced to him about 5 or 6 years ago by a guy I was dating. He said they were friends.
Okay.
After that, we stayed in touch over Facebook, and I here to his land, then some underbrush, and that's when he shot Charlie and kept me.
He shot Charlie and kept you. Can you describe what happened to Charlie?
We had walked inside and got hedge clippers and walked back outside. Todd went back inside and told us to hold on a second. Me and Charlie were standing side by side outside the building, facing the doorway, waiting on Todd to come back out. When Todd came back out, he had a gun in his hand. He fired 3 shots in Charlie's chest. Charlie fell backwards. I was completely in shock, and I looked down at him, and that's when Todd grabbed me from behind, took me inside, put me on the floor, and handcuffed me.
We're gonna hold on for just a second, okay? Okay. So Todd shot Charlie and then brought you inside. What happened then?
He put me on the floor, he handcuffed my hands behind my back, and cuffed my feet. Then he sat down in a chair and told me that he was sorry about Charlie, but he had to let me know he was serious, that he wouldn't hurt me if I did what he said, and that he couldn't believe that I didn't realize that he liked to kill people, because I knew he used to do it for a living. He said he did it for the government for a living, and I should have known better. He said he was breaking all his rules with me, and he didn't know if he was going to kill me or sell me or what yet, but he just wanted me for some reason. And then he said, I have to go outside and take care of your boyfriend. He left for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, and then he said that he had to take care of some things. And when he took me outside, Charlie was wrapped up in a blue tarp and in the bucket of his tractor. And he put me in the building and left me there.
Okay. What did he tell you he did to Charlie?
He told me he buried him and somewhere out there, and that he said that nobody would ever find him because he put red pepper around it, and that wouldn't let the dogs smell him. I don't know if it's true or not though.
Okay. Do you know what happened to your car?
It was Charlie's car. He said that he drove it around. He took our phones, and while he was talking to me, he asked me what the passwords were to get on both of our phones and both of our Facebooks. I told him how to get on both of our phones, but I didn't know Charlie's Facebook password. He said that he drove all the way up to Round Lawrence Road, and at some point, different places, he said he made a few texts to random people on our phones and threw the phones out the window. And then he said when he got back to the car, he dumped it under ravines. It was white, so he said he spray painted everything visible brown, and he said he filled it with dog food so the animals would come and tear it up and not leave any evidence. And then a few weeks later, he told me that it tore up real good, and he said he covered it with red pepper again, and that he had drawn a bunch of foliage on top of it.
A bunch of what?
Tree limbs and stuff, foliage.
Okay. Has Todd told you about anything else?
He said that, not in a lot of detail, but I know he said that he had another guy. He was just after the guy, and the guy actually happened to bring his girlfriend with him. He said the girl didn't know who he was. He was going to let her go in another state, but she pissed him off, so he said that he took her out of the building one day, and when she walked around the side of the building, he shot her in the back of the head. He said he buried her somewhere on the land, too. He also claims he sold people to slave trade in other countries, but I think he was just trying to scare me on that one. He didn't have any, he liked to relish in details when he told me horror stories, but he didn't really have much of that. But he said he did. He said he used to kill people for the government. He said he was a military contractor, and that when he got home, he just couldn't keep from seeing the bad in everybody. He said he liked killing drug dealers and stuff, but that for some reason he just wanted me, and that Charlie was just had to go so he didn't know I was serious.
Did he ever tell you how many people he's killed out there?
The story guys, he's told me about 4. He also told me that he walked into, a few years back, that he walked into a bike shop at Anderson and shot 4 people and left, and they never found out who did it. He liked to brag that he was a serial killer and a mass murderer. He said he was going to kill more people because he had dreams of his body count being in 3 digits. He said right now it was still high 2 digits. He said if I was a good girl, he'd teach me how to kill and I could be his partner. I've always been in the medical field. I want to help people. I don't know why he thought I'd hurt someone.
Say that again?
I've always been in the medical field. I don't know why he think I would want to hurt someone.
What did he say about a bike shop?
He used to talk about how bad crime was and stuff, and said he was just doing his part, and I shouldn't think bad of him. And he used to tell me things like, he would tell me some stuff that came on the news pertaining to me and Charlie. Supposedly, I don't know how much of it was true, but he would also tell me about shootings and stuff taking place in Anderson and saying that they have enough to worry about without worrying about you. And he said, yeah, Anderson cops aren't that good. He said a few years ago, my bike got stolen and I traced it back to a bike shop in Anderson and found out they had a chop shop. So I just walked in, shot everybody and walked back out. And they never even had a suspect. He liked to brag about the people he killed. He said it was a few years ago in Anderson. He said he just walked in, shot him, walked out and left.
What did Todd do while you were there?
Like do to me or do in general?
Anything. If you could just describe anything and everything.
We would get there between 1 and 3 o'clock every day, take me up to the main building, feed me, make me do whatever he wanted sexually, and then he'd put me back in the building. Sometimes he would leave, and sometimes he would take the tractor or the 4-wheeler out. He said he was reinforcing his land, moving boulders and such around fence lines and everything, and that he had to check stuff that he had hidden out there. And then he would always come back between 5 and 7, take me back up to the building, beat me again. Most of the time, do whatever, get whatever out of me he wanted sexually again. About 90% of the time it was in the evening too, but not always. And he would let me take a bath with a washcloth and a little tiny hot pot.
How did he keep you there?
Where I was in the Connex, I had a chain around my neck connected to the wall and a cuff around my ankle. When he would come get me, he would come in with a gun. He would sit the gun down before he got within reach of me. He would set his keys down also before he got within reach of me. And he would come in and he would cuff my hands behind my back, go back and get his keys, uncuff my leg and undo the chain around my neck, and walk me at gunpoint to the other building. Once we got there, he had chains connected to the wall and a folded up blanket that was my spot on the floor, and he would put another chain around my neck, and then he would uncuff my hands. It took me weeks and weeks to convince him not to walk me around in ankle cuffs because they hurt my ankles. The first 2 weeks I was there in the building, my ankles were cuffed, my hands were cuffed behind my back, and I had a chain around my neck. It really moved the first week or so I was there.
Do you know what day it was that you and Charlie went to his house?
It was a Wednesday. It was the 30th. I thought it was July
ever tell you about the other girls?
Just about when he killed them, and then he said one of them tried to catch a blanket on fire because he let her smoke in the Connex. And then one of them turned some of the shelves over. That's why he shot her. When he was going to let go, he shot her because she turned some shelves over in there. I mean, stupid details like, you know, the one that he was going to let go, he said he let her out because she had turned some shelves over and he had to pick them up. So he cuffed her and he let her out and she walked around the side of the building. He said he just shot her in the back of the head. She didn't even see it coming. He said she had asked for a Dr. Pepper and a Snoop Dogg and that she pissed him off, so he buried her. He threw the Dr. Pepper and the Snoop Dogg in the grave with her. Just stuff like that.
Is there anything else that we haven't talked about yet?
I don't think so.
Did anyone else have anything to do with this?
Not that I know of. I've never seen anyone else. He said he sent someone to my apartment to get my dog. But he said he called a friend and that his friend called someone else and then he paid them. They went and got it. He said he gave my dog to an old couple so that he didn't know really where it went.
Correct.
He just said he didn't like hurting animals because I started crying that my dog would die if somebody didn't feed it.
Thank you.
He said that the guy I was dating when I met him, Dustin Lawson, he said that he paid him to do work and that he knew about it. He had never seen it, but that Todd told him what he did. He said that Todd said he told him what he did and sent Dustin out errands. But Dustin's not really smart enough to do it, I don't think. Supposedly Dustin really didn't approve of him taking me, so Todd told him he killed me already. But Todd told me. I didn't see anyone else. I've never heard him mention anybody on the phone or anything. Shit, I don't even know. My dog might have died in the apartment for all I know.
I believe your dog is safe. I believe we have him. I think your parents might, actually. Alright. I'm gonna end the recording now, okay? You just kind of hang out. If you have any questions, just... I'll do my best to answer them, okay?
He said that if he was ever caught, that he would say I shot Charlie. That I had seduced him and made him think I wanted to get away from Charlie. He said that he had money and they would believe him first and then he was going to put it all on me. Yeah, he liked to tell me that he would never be in trouble for this, that he'd make sure it was my fault somehow.
It's okay to cry. You've been through hell.
Yeah, but I get to live through it. The rest didn't.
But you get to live.
How is that fair?
It's not. It is, I mean, it's not fair.
And Charlie, he wouldn't hurt Charlie if it wasn't for me. He made that very clear. He only hurt Charlie due to me.
When was the last time you saw Todd?
Around 7 o'clock last night.
Okay. What happened?
Well, I was in a really bad mood yesterday, so I kind of snapped at him yesterday morning. So yesterday evening, he just took me out, let me get a bath, and put me right back. He was still pissed off at me. Yeah, I've been crying for so long that I just got pissed off. What if I hated it? He was like, oh, but I take care of you. Protecting you from the world. And I refused to do anything that he wanted. If I said no, he didn't force himself on me because he said he didn't believe in rape, but he made it very well known why I was there, and if I wasn't useful, that I wouldn't need to be kept any longer, and that he would shoot me. So if I said no, he didn't, and he considered it not rape. But he made it very, very well known every time I said no that it happened too often, I wouldn't be serving my purpose. And yesterday I told him no, go fuck himself. So yesterday evening he was still mad at me. First time I told him no. Wasn't scared anymore. He showed me it'd be easier. You guys should have right in time. Somebody had mouthed it off and he would have took it. I was done with him. I wasn't gonna be this good kitten anymore. As he liked to call me.
This good kitten? Did he say where he picked up these other people that he supposedly killed?
Just people that pissed him off. People he knew that like made life hard for him or whatever. He would lure them out. Some girl named Holly, he's supposedly planning to kill if he can ever get her and her boyfriend out. I don't know why he isn't thinking about doing couples, but he won't do anything to her and leaving her boyfriend out there too. I don't know who she is. He said that he used to go to the mall in Spartanburg and he would sit and watch drug transactions, and when people were out of their cars talking, that he would just drive by, put his gun out the window and shoot them and he'd go home. He said counting his career, which he claims he worked, he was a military contractor that killed people, he claims. He said during his career plus after his career that he's almost in the triple digits body count, and that he planned on getting there soon. As far as I know, he hasn't killed anyone since Charlie.
And he hasn't had anyone else out there.
No, I haven't seen anyone at all. But he has been talking about this Holly girl that he messages and he on Facebook and emails that he known for a while. He owes her money or
talk to? Okay, I will see what I can do.
You weren't even on speaking terms when now she's the only person I want to see. It's weird, huh?
It is.
Her and my brothers. Sure. That's not what happened. Just finding.
We are going to be there until we do.
I'll be okay in 2 weeks now.
Which gun did he use to shoot Charlie? Do you know?
Block 22 head.
22. Was there anything special about it? Did you see it?
It's the one he carried most of the time. It was the one he liked to use. He said he used it because Charlie didn't do anything wrong, and with the 40 caliber hollow points, it didn't hurt. And he didn't want to hurt Charlie because he wasn't a bad person. That's what he said. First thing he told me, don't worry, he didn't feel it.
Did you get my message? I need an answer on that text. She needs to know she can call her mom. Okay, I'm gonna give her my phone.
I don't know the number.
Alright, well I'm gonna let her use my phone to call. Alright. You know your mom's number? Anyone's? Okay. She's supposed to be on her way up to the hospital, okay? And we are pulling in there. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off, okay? If you think of anything else you want to talk about or anything like that, you let me know. I'm gonna be here with you, okay?
Oh, good. Hi.
Hey there. I don't know what to say.
Whatever you want.
So again, although I do like those.
Oh, that thing?
Oh no, them buying them the camera. Oh yeah. That's double-edged.
Sometimes.
Well,
Sometimes necessary, but you know, don't always not needing it. So
you ain't got nothing I think 90% of the time you don't need it. I think, but it keeps the people when it comes to the the person later on says something happened and then it didn't really happen.
right.
You have it, I mean, that thing is neutral.
Yeah. When it's on.
I didn't know they didn't go off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can turn them on and off.
The based on the fact that you were the last person to see them, and there's some other information that the investigators, and like I said, me and him were just brought into this.
Yes, sir.
As a matter of fact, I was just brought into it last night.
Okay.
Okay. But based on some information that Anderson Police Department received, they had contacted us for an assisting an agency report. Okay. And through that, as a standard practice, we follow the lines,
Yes, sir.
like she explained.
Okay.
And they did the search warrants, okay, with the cell phones and everything.
Okay.
And based on information, and that's who I was just talking to, is my supervisor. Based on the information that we received and that he's received, we have a search warrant, okay, for your residence and your car. Okay. We are mainly looking for your cell phone. Okay. Well, what I need to go in. Me, at least one other, me and at least him need to go in with you, so that we can get the phone, and it's standard protocol. Okay. My big concern is, are they going to eat me?
No, sir. No, those no. Both dogs are very tame.
Okay.
It's just a matter of what do you call it?
How you approach them?
Pretty much when I'm not here
Yeah.
is one thing.
Yeah.
When I am here, it's something else.
I understand.
So.
What I'll have you do, I got to make a phone call real quick. What I'll have you do is I'll have this investigator and this officer and this investigator going with you, so that we can get that process started.
Okay.
And then I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay, so you're searching my house and my car.
He's got a copy of the search warrants. He'll show you the copy. He'll show them to you, and he'll leave you a copy. Mainly for the search for the phone or any other electronic media devices. And it's outlined in the search warrant.
I can just give you my phones.
Well, he'll read the search warrants to you. I'm not sure if the search warrant, he read the search warrant this morning. He'll explain the search warrant to you because I think the search warrant mentions the cell phone and any other electronic media devices. So it may not. Do you have other computers in the house?
Yeah, I've got computers for days.
Why don't we step inside so we can share in your business out here?
Taz, she's gonna pee.
No, nervous.
Taz, come here. Taz, don't pee. Please don't pee. Taz, don't pee.
I don't know.
She's so happy.
Okay. Well, we can just leave it sit there because we've got. If you want to leave it sit back there, because we got a forensics officer who has to take a photograph of it before we take possession of it. Is she okay? Come here, baby.
She's gonna pee. I'm not even joking, sir.
Do what you need to take care of her.
Yeah, take care of your dog. I don't really want to scare her.
Mark,
Not at all.
I've got a camera if you want me to take pictures.
Tazzy, it's okay.
His ID's gonna take it.
Okay.
I have a real serious question.
Yes, sir.
Sir, that's my business. Why not get that back? That's my business.
As soon as we can get it back to you, we will. but like I said, and
That's my whole company.
okay,
Everything in the company.
okay.
You mean like today?
Like right now.
Well, he's talking about when
Oh,
you
like
get
when
back.
you get it back.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that. I do not know that. Okay. And basically, hold on, just 1 second.
That's my whole company, sir.
He's gonna check, see what we can do. You all right?
Everything in the company comes through that.
Come here.
Taz, please don't pee. It's okay. It's okay.
Bless her heart.
Hello, buddy.
Hey.
You get me to come back here.
Almost.
Calm down. Calm down. This is my ferocious attack dog.
You can tell.
Surprisingly, though,
I bet she could be.
Even when you're not here.
This one gets super aggressive, sort of. Only when the other dog wants to get in between and she wants all the attention.
Yeah.
Now she won't actually bite or hurt anything like that matter, but she will.
this is where we're at, so I'll explain this a little more in detail to you.
Thanks, you're scaring the hell out of me.
No, this is the thing. They did. I'm as straightforward as I can. I don't.
Thank you.
Pull punches. Several of the questions that we asked you, okay, are inconsistent with what phone records say, with what information that we have says, okay. So that's why the search warrant's being done, okay. Communication-wise, you know, between you and Kayla, locations, times of locations, and things of that nature. So based on that information, we had the search warrants already typed up, but we did not think that we didn't know if we were gonna need to use them or serve them or not.
Okay.
But based on some of the information that we received, we are going to serve the search warrants. Okay?
Okay.
And basically that's it in a nutshell. Okay?
Okay.
You know, we'll try to make this as painless as possible.
Thank you.
You know, we don't want to scare your dogs.
Don't scare the owner.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. And, you know, if you want to talk, I mean, since we are serving the search warrant, you know, we can step in the back and we can talk privately. You know, since we are serving the search warrant, it's not that, and I don't want you to think that we think you've done something wrong. Okay? It's just we have to, these people have not been found. These people have not been seen since they were at your property.
Okay.
Okay? So we, you know, you essentially were the last person to have any contact with them. Their family, friends, no one has had any contact with them since you had contact with them. Mom, dad, cousins, uncles, best friends,
Okay.
anybody.
Nobody.
No one.
No one, not one person.
0 persons has had contact with them since you had contact with them at your property. Their phone records show that, you know, that they were at your property, as she said before. You know, so I mean, I can go into more detail, you know, but it would be something we would need to sit down and discuss if you would want to. I mean, it's up to you.
Okay. Wow.
You probably didn't even realize, did you, that you were the last person?
No. I didn't see any of that coming at all. Oh shit. Okay, what do you need from me and what?
Well, would give you the opportunity to clear up some of the inconsistencies.
Okay.
Okay, and what we're finding from the phone records and the information that they've received through their investigation.
Okay.
Okay, and what you told us today. Okay, because you know,
This has also been a couple of months, but what I don't.
No, but I can. Well, I mean, and that's what, you know, I mean, I don't want you to think you're under arrest or anything. Okay, so don't freak out about that. You're not under arrest or
So when
anything.
you have 3 detectives and an officer in your house.
Well, our protocol is anytime we serve a search warrant, okay, there has to be a senior investigator, which is essentially a supervisor.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay.
Okay. We also, when we serve a search warrant, we have to have a black and white present. Okay. Initially, he was on the way to respond to me because I wasn't paying attention to this. I was talking to you. So when they called me and told me he was on the way, I said, "Go ahead and come on. We're gonna have to serve a search warrant."
Okay.
Okay. So you know, so the people that are here right now, other than her, but it's her missing persons case, and we're assisting her. This is all protocol.
Okay.
So the fact that there are 3 Spartanburg County people here, and there's going to be another one showing up, our forensics guy, because he has to photograph whatever evidence, or whatever, not evidence, but whatever we take. Okay, he has to photograph that to document, and it's as much as your protection as it is anything. Kind of like you were talking about with real estate. So I have real estate.
Yes, sir.
You want to document the condition it's in when we left, so that when we return it, it's in the same condition. You see what I'm saying?
Totally.
So that's to protect you just as much as it is to protect the sheriff's office.
Okay.
So, and that's basically it. But as far as the inconsistencies, you know, we just need to, I mean, we need to clear those up. I'd be willing to give you the opportunity, would like to give you the opportunity to clear them up.
Okay.
You know, if there's someplace you would like to go sit down and talk.
I can do it right here in front of all of you.
Okay.
Just to be what I.
Do you have a card? No, the other card. Yeah.
What should I see? Can I get that chair, please?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I need to step out my topic real quick.
Here.
Hey, sugar. See, yeah, I knew I'd get a touch.
It's all right, she didn't understand it, so you. I'm only second fiddle as we bad as you, right?
They're all sweet. I was trying to get them to where they wouldn't go run around.
Yeah.
The only time I've ever had these 2 growl is if I understand when I'm not here.
Right.
They're protecting
Someone comes to the door. But if they ever get inside,
Yeah.
Well, it's like our canines. If they're in the back of their Tahoes.
I'm not trying that.
No. What I'm saying is your dogs are just like our canines. If our canines are in the back of the Tahoes and the officer is not there, I was walking by one of our trucks one day. We used to have those big long bed Chevy trucks or Dodge trucks, and they had the little window that vented on the side, and the handler wasn't there. And I come walking by and just, "Hey, Pookie," and Jim Rhodes, he hit the glass so hard with his nose, he cracked the glass. So but if our officer had been at the vehicle or near the vehicle or in the vehicle, he said the dog would have had a completely different calm attitude. But the fact that he wasn't there.
I have seen the videos. No. I have seen the videos. I'm not even going to try that.
Yeah, I don't go near them. But you know, the thing about it is, because I do need to ask you some specific questions, and I do need to clear.
Can I have some coffee?
Yeah, sure.
You want to cook her up or you want to leave her out?
Is she going here? I don't.
Okay. Follow Daddy.
It's going right there.
Okay.
That was bigger than I thought.
Nothing on his way.
Yes, sir.
2416 square foot.
She ran away. Yeah, honey. She's beautiful. But because we're going to ask you some specific questions about this situation, again, I don't want you to think you're under arrest, because you are not under arrest. okay?
Yes, sir.
But you know how it goes. Some of the things they show on TV are true. Before we ask you any specific questions, even though you're not under arrest, we do have to advise you of your rights.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I know you know them. You're an intelligent person. We've talked before, and I know you're a very intelligent person, but I do still have to advise you of it.
Okay.
Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney or have an attorney present with you during questioning if you so wish. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you at the government's expense before any questioning. Knowing and understand your rights, as I have explained to you, are you willing to answer any questions without an attorney present?
At this time, yes.
Okay. The main issue that we have, we were able, and she can give more information on this. I was briefed last night. We know that there was more of a physical relationship between you and Kayla. Okay? I can understand why you wouldn't want to bring that up. Okay? I can understand that. But I need you to explain a little more detail about the physical relationship. Because what we do have, and I'm not an art, I don't care about prostitution, I don't care about whatever. She was a stripper. My understanding, she was very good looking, and she would call you and need money.
Yes, sir.
And you would give her money, and she'd give you sex.
It would work out that way.
Okay. Did that happen often?
Occasionally. Not as a few times.
Would she make the contact? Would she initiate the contact with you, need money, and you say, okay, I'll meet you, and or would you make the contact with her? Or would it be both ways?
It's kind of both ways.
Okay.
She's a pretty girl. I mean,
Okay. I understand.
I didn't want to cause any issues with. I don't want to be a boyfriend.
You don't want the drama that goes along with it. Okay, I understand.
But we'd have a little bit of fun together.
Ballpark, how many times do you think you guys met?
Two, maybe three.
Did you have one specific place you would meet? I mean, would she come here?
She had, well,
For the sex or for whatever, did she meet here?
we only, how do I put this? The night I took her to dinner,
Mm-hmm.
she stayed the night.
Okay, okay.
And then the time when she came over here to get the vacuum,
To clean the house?
clean the house, at Vista,
Mm-hmm.
I got a quickie
Okay,
with that.
okay. Were there ever any times you met at your property and had sex?
No, sir.
The other main issue is, you said that at the day that they were at your property, what kind of car were they driving that day? What color?
White.
White? Do you know what kind it was?
No, sir.
Was it a car, or was it an SUV, or was it?
It was a car.
Okay. Was she driving?
I don't remember, sir.
Okay.
I don't think so, because she got out of the car. I don't think so.
The other thing is, when she was on your property for more than an hour, hour and a half.
Okay.
She was on your property for several hours.
Okay.
So that's a conflict.
Okay.
We can put her on your property for most of a good portion of the afternoon, going into just that before evening. And that is a conflict with what you said.
Okay.
We can put you going to the property, leaving and coming back. And we can put her at the property beyond that and into the evening. Or into just before what is considered evening time. and a lot of people get confused by evening because the sun may still be up with the daylight, the daylight savings time, So, but, why would you say that she was only there an hour and a half when she was there pretty much the whole afternoon?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have an answer for you, sir.
Okay.
It's
Did anybody else show up at the property?
no, sir.
You had mentioned to them out there when I was on the phone that you felt like she was falling off the wagon again.
Yes, sir.
Do you know if she was getting what was her drug of choice, do you know?
Pills?
Do you know who she was getting them from?
No, sir.
You've never heard any names or anything like that?
Lucky?
Okay. Did you ever meet this Lucky or see this
I
Lucky?
don't know who these people are. She just mentioned that she has had to go to see Lucky when she was in pain.
Did she mention that day, by chance? Do you recall?
I don't remember that, sir. I just know the name. I've never met the man. I don't know who it is. I'm assuming it's a guy. But when she said she was in pain, she would go see him. I don't know who that is.
Okay. Does she have access to your property without you being there?
No, sir. Nobody does.
Would you trust her enough that when you leave your property to leave her there?
There's nothing there to take. I mean, there's nothing there to take.
For you.
It's locked in a shed. It's not going anywhere. I mean, it's behind locks. It's not going anywhere. Here's some pruning shears. Here's trees. She's at the front of the property.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you could steal something, but you went through a lot of effort to steal something. And it's not going to be hard to figure out who stole it.
Would you trust her here
No.
by herself?
There's lots of things to steal here.
So there was a very low level of trust when it comes to...
I don't trust my girlfriend to have the key to my house.
Huh?
I don't trust my girlfriend to have the key to my house.
So you have a girlfriend now?
Yes, sir. Which is also why I didn't really want to respond to that.
I understand that. I can respect that.
She won't.
Huh?
She won't.
I'm not telling her. I'm not telling her.
Thank you.
Me?
Open that can of worms.
Yeah, I'm not telling her. I wouldn't. I'm not telling her.
Yeah.
And and the thing about it is, I mean, you've been very cooperative with us, and I know you and I, we used to live together. We talked several times, and or live near each other. So I mean, you've been real cooperative with us. It's just because of the inconsistencies, and when we initially talked to you and talking to my supervisor, that's why I went out and made a phone call. He said he wanted the search warrant, so that's why we're serving the search warrants. Okay. This person, Charlie, that was there, is this the first time you'd ever seen him?
No, sir. I saw the first time was the last day they were cleaning up Vista.
Where's Vista?
Right on the corner. 118 Vista, Twin Lakes. It's a rental.
Okay.
Currently occupied.
Okay.
We had renters who moved out.
So on the right, going down Vista?
Yeah, it's a very ugly house.
35,
Bottom of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Has no garage.
25, go ahead.
Had renters move out. Renters never pick up all their junk. Paid her to come in, clean the house up, vacuum, shampoo, clean the kitchen, clean the bathrooms, make it where I could run to the next person. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work that way. It's supposed to be a one-day job. It ended up being a 3-day
You
job.
want to explain it, so I'm explaining what's going on.
Started as a one-day job. Ended up being a 3-day job.
Okay.
First First day was some other guy that showed up. Second day was a woman and a SUV who showed up the second day.
Okay.
I didn't speak to her. They pulled in. There was a lot of leftover. I went back to check on the house. There was a lot of leftover. The junk was supposed to move from the down there up to the top of the hill. Hadn't been moved. They took a garage and converted it into two separate, one's like a shed storage for like yard stuff, and the other one was like kind of like a playroom, I don't know what you'd call it. It's a stupid way to convert a garage. And there was a bunch of crap still left there. They had to come back and get it. And then the third day came back and finished the vacuuming, and that's when I saw him the first time.
What kind of vehicle do you drive?
I've got a 2014 BMW X5, and I've got a BMW 2011 C4.
A little convertible two-seater?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It looks funny when I'm driving it.
But it's fun to drive.
It's a lot of fun to drive.
It's one of those things where it really doesn't matter whether it's for you. And
Once you get in it, you're in it. You're in it.
yeah.
Getting out of it's going to be a trip. But
My dad's got a Corvette, so he's kind of the same way.
I can't get out of the Corvette. Too hard. I looked at one of them ones.
Yeah. His is an old thing.
I can't get out. I've had back surgery.
Yeah.
I can't get out.
What'd you do to your back?
Broken half.
How'd you do that?
Well, I
Don't
had.
sound full.
No, this is a really stupid story. One, I had issues when I was a kid, and I tried to get into powerlifting, but didn't have any instruction. People were like trying to push you into powerlifting, but didn't teach you how.
Right.
So I did a lot of weightlifting improperly, which wore out the bottom parts of this. Didn't get healed, and I've had a lot of damage over the years. And then a couple of years ago was the final straw. I decided to cut down pine trees in my backyard. Decided to go Paul Bunyan. Ended up jamming cut it with a chainsaw, and got it jammed. So I tried to take another front of my chainsaw, go this way to cut it, and ended up getting both. I didn't know what I was doing. And how I almost hit the house with the tree. And then I decided to go get an axe and try to, that was the day when I swung with the axe, my back, that was it. And my spine was 3/4 of an inch separated. So they had to go in and build a titanium cage on my lower back.
I got a friend that's crippled now because of similar.
Yeah,
Not the tree thing, but the exercise.
I try to stay active as I can, but I have learned that basically I can't do it anymore. I've had shoulder surgery, hand surgery, broken the ball off my ankle, I've had back surgery. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Is that the only cell phone you have?
No, sir. But it doesn't work,
Okay.
but I can. Yeah, just bring that back whenever.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. It only works if
Set it
you.
next to the front.
I had
No puppy.
this phone, and then it decided to break.
I don't remember that.
Couple months. It will come on if you plug it in. It will not come on if you hit the button. If you put a charger to it, but as soon as you undo the charger, it shuts down.
Okay.
Do you have a passcode on your phone? That's that one over there. So when you turn it on, you just swipe the screen and it's up.
I don't have time for passcodes.
Time is money. I got you, brother.
If The phones never leave me.
Right.
Phones don't leave me. I have to have it.
And that, I would imagine that, not this one, but that one is pretty much, that's the number that's on your card, that's the number that's on your real estate
This?
sign. No.
No, I'm not going to do it. This was the phone. This
They're through the same company.
This replaced.
I got you.
Same number.
I got you.
But this is the number that's on my sign.
I got you. That's what I was asking. I got you. I understand.
You can have that one as long as you need it.
We'll.
I just really need that one back because that's my company.
Everybody,
all my numbers on the signs, my ads, my signs, my clients, everything goes through that phone, and then it gets relayed to my agents after
it's gone through you.
it's gone through me.
Okay.
That way, basically, I still get the heck.
That's his phone. He's deaf, so he has a light that lights up when his phone rings.
Okay. But what we have is, this one replaced that one, but it's the same number.
Okay.
And I got it a couple months ago when that one fried. Like I said, if you plug it in, it does work.
We
No passcode on it either.
No.
Same time.
one of the search warrants that we have is specifically for your vehicle. I don't really want to serve that one. I wanted to ask your permission just to look at it and make sure there's no electronic media in that.
There is no electronic media.
Can I look? Can we look?
Sure.
You can show me where it's at and we can walk out there and look real quick? Would that be okay?
I don't understand what are you looking for, sir?
That there's no other phones, no other computers, anything like that. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Are we searching the whole vehicle? What are you looking for?
Just looking through the vehicle to see if there's any more phones,
Alpha
any more
32.
computers, any more electronic media or anything like that.
I'd rather not, sir.
Okay, well then we'll just start the search warrant.
I'm
10-4.
not trying to be difficult.
No,
I just don't understand.
Okay. Well, we've got a search warrant. We'll just serve the search warrant. I mean, I was just,
What's up?
you know, it was just one of those things you just make.
10-4. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay.
Get with dispatch.
Rich, stay right here.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Call Brandon now.
Okay.
And you got some monitors in there, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Goodness. With all the stuff you got going on, real estate and all.
Well, I find the running joke out that she's gone is disgraceful porn. But the reality of it is that when you have a spreadsheet up and you've got your software for doing the contracts and you're pulling your information from CRS, courthouse retrieval system, to put it into that contract,
Right.
if you have more screens, it is a lot easier than me having to switch screen, trying to figure out what.
Minimize and
I need
all
you
that
to stand
stuff.
up for me just a second. This is for our protection as much as yours. Do me a favor, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
You need an extra set?
Well, yeah, give me an extra set, we'll do two so we don't. You're not under arrest.
Okay. I'm also in handcuffs.
Alpha 32.
I'll explain it to you in a minute. I've got plenty of room, I can get my thumb in.
Okay.
I think I-13 is taking care of that.
Have a seat. Let's go ahead and sit right there.
Yeah, back. I got the other stuff in the car.
10-4.
We did do sweeping photos.
Yeah.
You might want to get him and y'all out of the picture.
What am I missing here?
You're not missing anything.
November 7, who's that?
It's probably SWAT.
He's wanting us to call him real quick.
I just talked to
Okay.
him.
SWAT?
SWAT.
We got
His last
a
name is
detective named
SWAT.
SWAT.
S-W-A-D.
Yeah, not SWAT, no.
Like, whoa!
Yeah, yeah. Just one letter off. Makes a world of difference.
You think?
You okay? Come on. It's okay. Now, when he gets done over here, we'll move over there so he can photograph this way. Why am I handcuffed? It's investigative detention at this point.
Okay. I don't know what it means, but nervous as hell. They're all backups.
Backups for backups, I understand.
Well, I have the old one over there that's got 2 screens.
Right.
And then that does all my design work for my flyers, which you can't get if you the software that goes on that machine will not work on newer machines. And I'm not spending.
I'm gonna take overalls first before you think.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can come back.
Come on, let's go back to that.
I'm not spending a small fortune on new software that I use and old stuff. Doesn't matter. So I prefer not to. Then I had.
Well, if it works, that's the one way that computer companies get you. They always update this stuff, and their new stuff won't work with their old stuff, and on computer systems and stuff like that. It's a racket. Computer stuff, that's dang.
My first degree was in computer science, and as they handed me my diploma,
It's already obsolete.
already.
All right, this is where we're at, Mr. Kohlhepp. While we were here, all right, my sergeant served a search warrant on your property. Okay? We have Kayla.
Excuse me?
We have Kayla in your property. She was locked in a container. Okay? She has told us that you shot and killed Charlie. Okay? So at this time, I'm going to need you to stand up and put your hands behind your back.
He's already
It's
handcuffed.
already cut.
Okay. You're under arrest right now for kidnapping. All right. They're continue to search your property. They're going to continue. They got cadaver dogs down there. Okay. If you want to help yourself, tell me where Charlie's at, so we can go find his body. That's pretty much where we're at right now.
Okay.
Do you want to help yourself and tell me where the body's at, so we can go recover Charlie's body?
No, sir.
You don't want to?
No, sir.
Okay. Why'd you shoot him?
I didn't shoot anybody, sir.
Okay, why'd you lock her in a container in your property?
I was talking about.
She's on your property right now, locked in a container. They just got her out of they called it a specific
Shipping
name.
container.
Connex box.
Connex box. She was locked in a container in a Connex box. They got her. We have investigators. We have like 20 investigators on your property right now.
Okay.
And they have found her in the Connex box. So she never left your property.
Okay.
Okay, you locked her in the Connex box, and she has told investigators that you shot and killed Charlie. Okay, so I'm trying to give you an opportunity to help yourself and help us, help you find this body. Because she's saying Charlie's body, you buried Charlie's body on that property.
No, sir.
So you're saying you didn't lock her up, you didn't put her in the Connex box or anything?
No, sir. I'm gonna need an attorney.
Probably a good thing. Go ahead and put him in the back of your car.
Sir.
Come on, Bo.
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, just stand up for me.
Will you?
Stand up for me.
Yes, sir.
Come here, Taz. You want to try to put her in the box?
Yes, what I was gonna ask you to do, please, is if you could take the dog's, phone numbers.
I'll put her in there. We'll try to get the phone.
You want us to contact somebody to come get the dog?
Please.
Who would you like me to contact?
Either Ashley Ball,
Do you have a number?
if you can hand my phone, I will show it to you. Here's on screen.
Do I
Hold on
swipe
a
it?
second.
No.
I want you to understand, I'm getting ready to take one of these cuffs loose. When I do, you leave your hands exactly where they are, you understand? Sir?
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Ashley Ball, right here?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to call her.
I'm not moving my hands, sir, I
I
promise.
understand.
6210887.
If she will not take them,
Who is she to you? Okay. Let me,
I got some extra ones out there.
do you want us to put,
This is double locked.
Princess, come here, baby.
You want some shoes, Tom?
Please.
Yeah. Sit down.
You slip them on or we got untie them?
Taz, come here.
With my feet, sir, I would advise tying them.
I mean untie them.
Come on, let's go. Come on, will you go with me? Whenever, I want you to walk over there with me, so she'll follow you, so she'll put it in the box. Come on, Taz. Taz, this way. I think she went to the kitchen to get.
Tazzy, come here.
Does she prefer that cage back there?
She does. If you'll follow me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Taz.
I'm here trying to help. Not going for the eyes. And I go. Here, Taz.
Taz. I don't think that's my girl, sir.
Ted.
We'll just put him in the small one. Taz, come on.
That's right. He's working on it.
Taz, come on.
I think he's got her in the little one here. Or the big one.
Sir, officer, I gotta pee.
Okay.
Can I please with escort?
Where's your bathroom at?
Right there.
yeah. Was it,
Yes.
I took all around photos of it, I didn't know about it, so.
You want to check his bathroom? Let him go to the bathroom first.
It's right there, sir. There's nothing
Go ahead.
there.
Talking about the tap back, right?
Yes, sir.
I've seen The Godfather. Hold on just a second. You laugh. You gonna take his cuffs off of him?
Yeah.
Go ahead and turn around there.
All right. Go ahead. Hang on a second. A little hard to see right here. Alright, I think we're good. Going to California Avenue?
Excuse me?
I was talking
you're
to
not.
detective. 110-23. There's one in your driveway right here, bud.
Okay.
Going on the passenger side.
We're going to go ahead and transport him.
Morning.
Morning, Rich.
I'll be right back with you. Right here. The fit is not going to be great. So if you want to, when you get in there, if you want to put your knees and your feet that way, kind of lean back on the door, that'll be fine. Take the pressure off your hands too. Come here, man. Just hold, sit tight. I'll stand out here. I'm gonna put these on, give you a little more room. You're a big dude. He's too big guy for this. Makes it a little better. All right. Again, if you want to try to slide your knees that way, that'd be all right.
I'm going to try any way I'm getting it.
I know. You think of being a Tahoe, you know, but it's not exactly built for comfort. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What detail in this case chills you most? The cold patience of 13 years? The container in the woods? Or the smirking reviews? Tell us below. Case closed, at least on paper. In your view, what did we miss? Comment below and make sure you like the video and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive. Until next time, stay obsessed.